Episode 6 was a dope episode of I Parry Everything. This episode introduced us to Rolo, a demon kid, demon kind, who not only can control animals and, monsters alike, but can also read thoughts and, I don't know, I guess say memories, but can hear what you're thinking, which is an incredible power. But apparently the demon folk are really not sought after, the opposite of that. They're sold into slavery, and they're really looked down upon, and people like I think the princess here said, like, people will often just say, hey, just kill them, kind of thing. Like, although they are in almost all cases similar, if not the same as humans, they're really looked down upon because of their abilities that they have, not necessarily their appearance, outside of, I guess their dark colored eyes and their silver hair, again, as the princess stated to us. But this was a really incredible episode, I thought. I was really engaged, and I was really not taken aback, but I was impressed with the episode, because we got to see more of Noor as he was a kid, and by his own stupidity ended up getting poisoned by something that his mom told him to never eat. Once again, the amount of literature and books and things that they have inside of his house point me in the direction that his parents, mom included, were extremely important. They have literature on the level of like alchemists and people who create potions and stuff. So my guess is wife got sick and they went away, kind of thing. But really, like, you could tell his parents were really important. Anyways, let's snap back. But by his own stupidity, he ate something that was very poisonous, and through his little heals, he was able to heal and heal and heal and overcome that poison, and then get bitten by a snake and heal, and just basically through getting poison and healing, he was able to build up this tolerance and resistance to poison, so much so that bro just started eating poisonous things on purpose, which is, again, sometimes Noor has two brain cells, and they fight each other for the top spot. But regardless, he was able to basically build up to what the princess described as a sage body, so much so that he was able to fight this frog on even stance and not be affected, at least holistically, by its miasma. After he was able to beat the frog, which was dope, he basically made it choke and explode on its own freaking like miasma, which was incredible. He then took to the kid, and they had a really funny exchange where he was, apologizing. He was like, oh, I think this is food, and you're bringing it to the capital. He's like, oh, shit, I'm going to pay for it. So really funny banter between him and the kid. And then I like how he saw himself in the kid, as the kid was like, not feeling useful and feeling like, an outsider. Basically all the feelings that Noor has had or did have at one point as a kid, this kid has been having. So he saw himself in this kid, and he was like, okay, we gotta take the kid to, wherever. And then at the end of the episode, some other bad guy comes up who also looks like a demon guy, to come and challenge them. So, I mean, really, that's all that happened in this episode, but I really liked it. I like the backstory. I like the backstory of this Rolo kid. I like how it shows the nasty side of the world and in slavery, and how mistreated this poor kid was. And thankfully he found Noor, and now they just need to get out of whatever predicament they're in now. But definitely excited to see more of this Rolo kid. And I'll probably keep this week pretty short and sweet. I think this was an 8 out of 10 episode. I think it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fight with the frog. I really enjoyed Noor's backstory. I enjoyed kind of solidifying my theory of how important his parents were. I enjoyed seeing Rolo's backstory and all the just poor kid, man. Like all the stuff that he went through. I enjoyed seeing all of that. I thought it was a really good telling and a really good episode. So I don't think I need to drag out the review anymore. 8 out of 10. Fantastic episode of I Parry Everything. Episode 6. I'll see you guys next week for episode number 7, as we see kind of who's up next. But this episode felt really, really quick, and I think that's what made it really, really good as well. So those are my opinions. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl thoughts. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. And my friends, I'll see you next week. Peace.